Hi everyone, welcome to Com12. My name is Lauren Clayton and I am your tutor for this unit. The video I am recording today is a brief introduction and discussion about Assessment 1, the Independent Learning Tasks, or ILTs as we refer to them, that we ask you to respond to on the discussion board forums. So looking at the rationale behind the ILT forums, we want you to view these forums as the online equivalent of a face-to-face tutorial group. Like an on-campus tutorial where students interact and discuss various topics with one another, we want you to learn by sharing ideas and having those ideas challenged. In this course, we also want you to learn how to apply theory and different ideas about business communication to your real-life practice. What are the benefits to participating in the ILTs, you may ask? Well, it's helpful to view the ILTs as more of a classroom situation. It's a space where you can have some casual conversations, discuss the weekly topics, share ideas, share videos or images, or discuss areas that might interest you or relate to your own experiences. Although we ask you to approach this task in an academic way by including scholarly references with your posts, it's also a learning experience with your fellow students, so share that learning experience with each other. A common question that is asked is, what do I include in the ILT posts? Well, we want you to include your own perspective on the weekly task, and we want you to support that perspective with scholarly peer-reviewed material. So every post should include at least one reference. Peer-reviewed material refers to academic writing that has been reviewed by peers in the same field, who ensure the work meets the required standards before publication. And this is work that can specifically search for in the library catalogue by ticking the journal article box and the peer-reviewed box. Another question that is asked is when you can access the ILTs. Each weekly ILT forum remains open for a 3-week period. This allows everyone to go through their class discussions at a similar pace. However, once the weekly forum closes, you will not be able to access it again. So I strongly recommend that you write your minimum 3 weekly posts, that includes 1 original post and 2 reply posts, into the same ILT document each week before copying those posts into the weekly ILT forum. I'll be popping into the forums here and there to offer advice or comments. However, I won't be able to reply to every single post that students make. And this is meant to be a peer-led learning process. So while I do read your posts every week, we want you to discuss the topics with each other. Some of you may have a few questions after this video about the ILTs, and that's fine. You can ask those questions on the Questions for the Tutor forum on the discussion board. I pop in there most days, so you'll usually have a response from me within 24 hours of posting your question. It does help to read the questions that other students have put forward, however, because generally the same sort of questions that are asked a few times. While it's fine to ask a question again, you can save yourself and me some time by reading the post to check if that question has been asked and answered previously. And finally, some students can be nervous about discussion board forum posts, but it's important to get used to it now as many units will include this form of interaction. As mentioned earlier, we want you to have fun on the discussion board ILT forums, so please don't be nervous. Post catchy titles, post interesting videos, images, and links to articles, and have conversations related to the weekly topics that interest you. Well, that is a general overview of the ILTs. I'm looking forward to seeing you all on the discussion board soon.